The UW Board of Regents vote last night will freeze hiring of positions in diversity, equity, and inclusion for the next 3 years.
In exchange, the legislature will unlock funding for key building improvements and pay raises for UW employees. Political reporter Will Keneally spoke to those who are impacted by the decision. Will?
Well, it's not commonplace to have your raises governed by the state legislature, but that's the case for UW employees as their salaries are paid by the state government. So the trade-off that funding for the raises will decrease DEI positions. That put Regents in an unenviable position, some say.
I mean, I can imagine that this was an incredibly difficult decision for members of the board.
How you can tell, says UW-Madison professor Mike Bernard Donalds, is because it took them 2 separate votes to finally agree to the plan.
The arrangement provides some good things for the universities of Wisconsin, but Representative Voss made it abundantly clear that he has it in for diversity, equity, and inclusion at the universities, and he forced a decision that I think is going to set us back some.
The agreement reached between university officials and Republican lawmakers would reduce the system school's DEI workforce by 1/3, at least 43 employees. They will stay on the payroll, just be assigned to other work.
Let me be clear that our collective commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion and belonging is unwavering.
UW Whitewater Chancellor Corey King says the agreement does nothing to change their overall mission of making his campus inclusive, and that the agreement reached last night delivers on some much-needed funding.
Our faculty and our staff continue to dedicate themselves to the success of our students, and they deserve their pay plan increases.
You know, the inflation of the past year has really taken a bite out of people's take-home pay, and it was really crucial, I think, for especially the lower wage folks at the university to get those increases.
Now we're expecting the state legislature to vote to release those funds by the end of the year.